welcome to Miss Lydia Reads. Today we're going to be learning about synonyms. So a synonym is a word that means the same thing or almost the same thing as another word. So would cat and dog be a synonym? No. But would hot and cold be a synonym? No. But I would say that big has a synonym. Can you think of what the synonym of big could be? There's a couple different ones, but I'm thinking big and huge. So just think of it as a word that you could take the place in a sentence. So if I had a sentence and said, that dog is big, you would know that I was talking about a dog being big, and you would understand, oh, that dog's big. It's not a small dog, it's a big dog. If I said that dog is huge, you would still understand that it's a large dog. So then another synonym could be large. So no matter which one of those words I use in my sentence, you would still be able to tell that I was talking about a dog that was bigger than a normal sized dog. That it was big, huge, large. Okay, let's get to reading. If You Were a Synonym by Michael Dahl. Looking for synonyms? Watch for the big, colorful words in the example sentences. If you were a synonym, you could be cool, chilly, frosty, icy, wintry, or freezing, but no matter how you say it, you would still be cold. So all of those words mean the same thing as cold, and they all basically mean, you get the idea that you're definitely not talking about something hot. Synonyms are words that mean the same thing. It's almost the same thing, or almost the same thing as another word. Huge is different than gigantic, but they both mean big. So that's another one that we have on there. We could have put gigantic on there. If you were a synonym, you could change and still mean the same thing. The thunder is loud, blasting, noisy, booming, deafening, and ear-splitting. If you were a synonym, you wouldn't have to use the same word to describe the same activity. The sled plummeted down the hill and zipped under the bridge and plunged down the hill and whisked under the bridge. If you were a synonym, you would keep sentences exciting and add variety. The dazzling, brilliant, luminous lightning lit up the dark, hazy night. So those are all really fun words where we could have found other things to use instead of them. Synonyms can just be really descriptive and fun. If you were a synonym, you could act as different parts of speech. You could be a noun. A noun is a word that names a person, place, or thing. We know that. The game was canceled because of the rainstorm, the rain shower, or the downpour. So those are three different nouns that all mean the same thing. So see, their game is canceled. If you were a synonym, you could be a verb. A verb is used to express an action or condition. So remember, a verb is an action word. A verb is something that you do. The wind sweeps, flutters, or sails over the land. If you were a synonym, you could be an adjective. Adjectives describe or modify nouns or pronouns. One thin, wispy cloud hung over the arid, dry desert. If you were a synonym, you would be found in a thesaurus. A thesaurus is a book full of synonyms and antonyms. The temperature would be toasty, warm, boiling, blistering, or tropical. No matter how you say it, the temperature is still hot. You could still be the same, but add colorful variety if you were a synonym. Okay, so fun with synonyms. This is the game for this. Have a group of friends split into 2 teams. It doesn't matter how many people are on each team. Next, have each group write a different word on 10 pieces of paper. Adjectives work best. One team starts by drawing a piece of paper. They say the word out loud. For example, one team might draw big, then the other team must think of a synonym for big. They might say huge. The teams go back and forth, naming synonyms for big until one team is stumped. The team to think of the last synonym gets a point and gets to draw again. The team with the most points after all the words are drawn wins. Fun fact. If you want to find a synonym, look in a thesaurus. You will see the abbreviation SYN next to it. The SYN stands for synonym. So I'm going to write that. There you go. So for this activity, I just read the directions so you know what you can do. If you would like to, you can also just figure out some synonyms of your own. Look around the house, see what you can find, see what you can describe, and then just figure out some synonyms and just write down a list of those. All right, thanks for listening.